about P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy.
Yeah.
Did he do it, right? I know you've been heavy on social media talking about it.
Business-wise for a long time.
But that's why it's only business. It was really, away from that, I explained why I didn't hang out with him, right? Because it's a little fluffy stuff going on.
It's not your scene.
It's not my style.
Not your scene.
They hug you from the front and the back at the same time. I got uncomfortable with him because the way he was acting to try and get me to hang out with him was like, yo, I take you shopping. Like, and I'm like, what you mean? Like, that's something you say to a woman you're attracted to, maybe.
Right.
It's just weird, bro. Like, and now you start to see a lot of the weird stuff that was there. It looks like it all lines up, don't it? It was not in the closet. It was in front of you and you wasn't seeing it because you see the beards. Or you see the girls. So you didn't look at them the way it actually is to a degree. Now, like, and when I say people respond, how people respond to things matter, like the internet will take to it and just go off with it. Meek responds being the uncomfortability. He goes, yo, nah, I gotta spend $100,000 to find out why my name is in this like this. And it's in it only because he's uncomfortable. You don't hear him talking about French. French was right there. Right? Why you get so quiet? You guys make me feel like I'm scared.
Well, I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot.
No, they see this. You see this. They see this.
You see it.
Nah, you see this. They want to act like that. Oh, we got nothing to do with that.
A new lawsuit has once again pulled another major name into the expanding legal situation surrounding Sean Diddy Combs. At the same time, 50 Cent is increasing public pressure, publicly calling out those he believes are connected to the case. Attention around the matter is intensifying, and scrutiny continues to grow. What started as a single issue has now widened. Diddy's legal team is seeking delays that could extend the case for a long period. A recent indictment suggests more people may be involved than previously thought, indicating the situation is still developing. Cassie has also confirmed she is prepared to testify, a move that could significantly impact the direction of the case. As more details emerge, focus is turning to other high-profile figures linked to Diddy, raising new questions about how those connections may shape what comes next.
He offered to take you shopping.
Yeah, you see, now Meek is in the same shirt. He's out there in the same shirt. This is not Photoshop. Stop it, brother. Set that up. Look, obviously was not offended by what I was offended by. Guys may say to a girl, you know, like, let me take a shot. See?
Damn.
They found it that quick.
What do you think's happening in the middle?
I don't know what is going on. Because it was like, he was like, yo, you hot now. Now we gotta hang out now. Like, you know, like hang out.
Yeah.
He said, I don't know, maybe I take you shopping and I get you some flash and you could give me the hood. And I was looking and I was like, let me just move away from him because I'm gonna mess up the way. Certain things they let it go by because it's Puff. He wasn't like in the closet, he was like in the hallway.
All these years, you've been the only one calling this out.
I look like I've been the crazy guy for a long time.
They say you're a hater. They say you're
crazy. Do this. Yeah, and now everybody's complaining. My ass is hurt.
50 Cent has become a steady and outspoken critic as the controversy surrounding Diddy continues to build. Rather than staying quiet, he has highlighted past connections he believes deserve closer attention. Keeping focus on the wider circle around the music executive that on a recent podcast, 50 shared a story involving Meek Mill, claiming Meek was seen coordinating outfits with Diddy at a major event. He said he declined an invitation to attend the same gathering after feeling uncomfortable. 50 also stated that Diddy once invited him on a shopping trip, an offer he turned down because something did not feel right. Meek Mill reportedly accepted a similar invitation. What may have once looked like a smart career move is now being reconsidered, adding to the growing scrutiny around those connected to the case.
Yeah. And it's different than when it was 2016. You know, the game has been elevated. As we can tell, there's no expense being spared. We had a Black Billionaires lunch. Yeah. You understand?
Right.
And we here together, and we're gonna keep staying together. We getting tighter. You know what I'm saying? And united we stand. And ain't nothing else to us. Black excellence.
Look, when Jay signed his contract, the big one was with Beyonce. Mm-hmm. When he signed that contract, the marriage contract, he got trophies. Now those trophies, trophies came rolling in, buddy. He started getting Grammys left and right, man. I mean, look, if you look at his career,
You're gonna let him say that?
Jay was getting Grammys.
he had one.
Exactly.
He had one.
And he didn't show up.
He had like 20 now.
Oh, Lord.
He had like 18 since he been down. Look, he had one, bro. Hard Knock Life.
You're not wrong.
He was one. After that, he got them shits. He started drinking. His pictures with him. Thinks the cup.
Wait a minute. So you're saying the success is derived from the marriage?
I've absolutely been treated differently.
The accolades.
Because he's no longer viewed as what, like a street or gangster rapper. Now he's viewed as a businessman, entrepreneur, family man.
And the biggest ones, because of the position Beyonce.
His career, you can look at that and say the association to Beyonce is when he started to receive the 16, 17 Grammys since he's been with Beyonce. Right? And you go, prior to that, one.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that came in association, like you see their kids even have Grammys. Like they don't sing yet. They don't sing. Right. They don't rap yet. And they already have Grammys and shit. So it's like they give them this trophy so we secure that they're coming to the award show. It meant that much.
Jay-Z remains in the public spotlight as his name continues to surface in the broader discussion. Over the years, he and Beyonce have shared frequent industry spaces with Diddy through major events, public appearances, and overlapping business circles. As scrutiny around Diddy increases, those long-standing connections are now drawing renewed attention. Comments from 50 Cent and observations from industry insiders often point to these relationships as examples of deeper structural dynamics within hip-hop, where influence, loyalty, and power are closely linked. In this view, visibility and access can matter as much as individual success. Some analysts argue that the partnership between Jay-Z and Beyonce also reflect how personal and business interests often blend at the highest levels of the industry. With all three figures moving within the same elite networks for years, it is not surprising that Jay-Z continues to be mentioned as the conversation grows. As developments continue, focus remains on how these long-term ties may shape public perception going forward.
Was always anti-Diddy and was always speaking about Diddy as a problematic person was 50 Cent. And it turns out that it's just been announced that he's created a docu-series on Netflix. I can't wait to see this. The other end of that, every person who has tried to speak out about this, who has tried to speak out about the industry, the type of people that are controlling the industry, the attacks that people face from the media if they try to speak out, is always the same. They're called crazy. And an example of one such individual who went through those sorts of attacks is the actor Orlando Brown. He was on Disney, and I remember everyone telling us that he was totally insane and deranged when he was saying a lot of things that at the time sounded crazy, particularly about Diddy. Take a listen.
The requirement is you gotta say no to Diddy. If it's new booty in the building, you know he's gonna get it.
Don't take your girlfriend to a Diddy party.
You can take the, but he won't you.
Diddy, to me, is the fall guy. We are still seeing a major effort to protect.
A new civil lawsuit has brought several well-known names back into public discussion, including Jay-Z, Beyonce, and LeBron James. The filing claims they were present at a Diddy-hosted event where a plaintiff alleges mistreatment. The plaintiff, Joseph Monero, says that during a 2015 gathering, he was allegedly incapacitated, taken elsewhere without consent, and harmed as part of what he describes as coordinated actions. These are unproven allegations contained in a civil complaint, and liability has been established, and the case is still moving through the courts. As the process continues, more details may emerge. For now, the focus remains on the legal review of the claims.
You better believe it. Shout at Def Jam, we the best. You know what it is. It's 2010, baby. It's the takeover. I'm going in.
Happy New Year to the whole planet. God is the greatest. Real talk. And you know, I mean, if there's anything that somebody can say better than that, I'm all ears. But with that being said, continuous blessings to the whole entire universe.
Diddy and Ross, which they good buddies, okay? They're gay. Who? Both. Diddy and Ross. And Khaled. They're all gay. Okay?
DJ Khaled, Rick Ross, and P. Diddy?
Yeah.
They all gay?
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
Khaled is a Hamas supporter. Okay.
Who supporter?
Hamas.
Hamas. Yeah.
Sorry, I said it wrong.
No.
Hamas supporter. Okay. I had sex with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would masturbate and tell me what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 encounters, and I heard a lot.
Oh, hidden in plain sight.
It's hidden.
I think I see what you're saying.
Okay, how do I know this?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. How do you know this?
Do you know?
The attention isn't limited to figures.
The controversy is now reaching beyond the music industry, with several Hollywood figures also being mentioned as past associations come under renewed attention. Names such as Will Smith and Jennifer Lopez have appeared in public discussion due to long-standing industry and social connections with Diddy. As scrutiny increases, even older professional ties are being viewed more closely. At the same time, Diddy is facing new civil accusations as he awaits federal proceedings. In a Florida filing, a plaintiff alleges he was drugged, taken without consent, and harmed as part of an organized effort connected to Diddy and others in 2015. The lawsuit also lists several high-profile individuals as alleged witnesses. These are unproven claims contained in a civil complaint. No liability has been established, and the case remains in the legal process. As proceedings continue, broader industry connections are likely to face increased scrutiny.
For y'all to discern what's real and what's true, you know? And I've been seeing y'all memes and stuff. People be making memes. I see the memes. I see them now. Some of that stuff is funny. Some of it's funny. But I haven't addressed any of this publicly, but I just want to say this very clearly. I don't have to do with Puffy, so y'all can stop all them memes. I can stop all of that. I ain't been nowhere near no damn freak off. Listen, I do enough of my own. Don't be putting me in other people's. I ain't been nowhere near that man. I ain't did none of that stupid. So, whenever y'all hear it, if somebody say that, it's a damn lie. I don't even like baby oil. But I haven't said that publicly. I just did. Y'all the first time. I usually don't respond to dumb stuff because it's like people get so many things. People say so much stuff, but that one your memes was doing too much. Y'all was having me mad.
Who were dating J-Lo? Will Smith and Jada tried to pick her up on a threesome, and you were going to beat up Will Smith. Is that true?
You really heard that?
Well, yeah, I watched it on the internet. You're telling me I can't believe everything I read?
What? I don't know what you're talking.
In contrast to many others in that social circle, 50 Cent has publicly stated that he has nothing to hide and no troubling history connected to the situation. He has claimed that many people in the entertainment industry were aware of what took place at events linked to Diddy, yet continued to attend. According to 50 Cent, he made a deliberate choice to keep his distance. He has said he avoided situations that felt questionable and refused to involve himself in environments he believed could later create problems. This position frames him as someone who intentionally stepped away rather than risk being tied to controversy down the line.
That if you throw little and you don't throw out allegations, but you kind of poke fun at them.
You just ask questions.
You're not worried that it comes back your way? Like people dig up your past and try to pull stuff up?
I don't got shit in my past. I'm not.
Everybody got a little bit.
I took a pill. But it was for me to perform better. For her to remember, buddy.
I didn't give her a drink so she forget what the happened. What the is going on here, bro? Yes, I took the drugs. I gave me the fucking drug to perform. So she can remember and possibly love me for that.
Did it work?
What the this is, yo, bro, look, I'm doing pretty good. I'm pretty good. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm just saying, this is the opposite of normal shit that we're talking about, bro.
That is why. Well, I don't know why it's so hard for people
So
just
for people to feel like you would have something, or you would have reserved energy because you feel like you was doing it too, this is people that are looking on separation between their hardships or their the things that they got going on that would be issues, and what a celebrity's issues would be.
Wait, what is that?
They think all celebrities are doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Right, and when you see, if I wasn't saying anything, guess what? You could safely say that a person on the outskirts that is not involved in hip-hop culture could think that everybody in hip-hop culture is with that.
Many high-profile figures are reportedly uneasy about what could surface in 50 Cent's upcoming documentary, which he confirmed in December 2023 and plans to release in the coming months. Interest in the project has grown as scrutiny around Diddy continues to intensify. 50 Cent says the documentary will go beyond surface-level speculation, focusing not on rumors, but on how alleged activities occur behind the scenes and how influential networks around Diddy were formed. This approach is why so many industry names are watching closely, anticipating that the film could raise uncomfortable questions and bring renewed scrutiny.
P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy.
Yeah.
Did he do it, right?
Yeah.
I know
He did it.
you've been heavy on social media talking about it.
He did it. And I'm the only one who's been vocal about this long before it actually.
Oh, you've been saying this for a long time now. And then no one was, they're just, why is he saying this? And now it's coming out like crazy. I mean,
But I also didn't participate. I also didn't go to those parties.
Yeah.
So a lot of the celebrity culture that you don't hear saying anything is because they participated to a degree.
But was there a reason you never went to those parties back in the day? Obviously, I know what was going on there, but is there a reason you never did?
I'm just not with all that freaky shit. Like all of the stuff that he's doing, I'm not into that type of stuff. I'm just a little more, maybe you could say basic or normal. You go into the 90s, and Kiki D said he paid him to kill Tupac.
Yeah.
So look, like, you get the craziest accusations. You had TMZ created a docuseries that went to Tubi, but the series is saying the downfall of Diddy.
You're one of the first persons in entertainment to really call out people and kind of have that authority in that, to be able to call people out. I mean, which is pretty amazing. You're kind of, in some ways, draining the swamp of Hollywood. And
I don't have a support system. I don't have a support system of a peer group of artists that I require to do what I'm doing. I've had to be on my own from the beginning. So I don't necessarily...
Several well-known figures, including Usher, Odell Beckham Jr., Terrence Howard, and Justin Bieber, have been mentioned in discussions about those connected to Diddy's broader social and professional network. As attention on the situation grows, this list continues to expand, putting renewed focus on long-standing industry relationships. Orlando Brown, known for unpredictable public statements, has repeatedly claimed insider knowledge about entertainment figures whose private lives, he alleges, differ for their public image. While his claims remain unverified, they continue to circulate in the ongoing conversation. 50 Cent has also suggested that some in the industry may have made personal or professional compromises in pursuit of career advancement. Terrence Howard has previously spoken in general terms about sacrificing authenticity for fame. With scrutiny increasing, many observers note that some public figures seem concerned about past choices and associations resurfacing in ways they can no longer control.
Well, I'm surprised by the allegations, as surprised as everyone else is. Like, I didn't make the allegations, I didn't tell people to say these things. It comes out, I see it in the news like everyone else, but I did feel uncomfortable with the way he would present the idea of going to these projects.
To come party with me.
Yeah. And then that swayed me away from it. Just that long.
So you didn't realize
as much stuff was coming. Like when I seen today, it was allegations of 3 men that said he drugged them, and it's a long time, to be honest with you. Like when people don't remember being violated for 20 years, it makes me feel a little hard.
What are your thoughts on the allegations against Jay-Z?
That was interesting. When I was saying things
not knowing exactly what I was saying, but I was going with like, where's Jay at? He's mad quiet. Like while the Puffy thing was going on. But it's obvious now that his team was being made aware that he was in those allegations also. So I hope it works out, because with his family, the things that go on internally is that those accusations. It's kind of interesting. I think that civil suit turned into a look. They looked at it like maybe it's a criminal situation,
right?
A little early, and it could have been the same lobbyists and the same people that use their connections to make that happen for Puff.
Is that kind of why you was going hard on him the last couple years? Is it because of the liquor situation? Because, to be honest, since the situation he's in now, it's kind of like you fell back on him. Was this all over the liquor, or you just said?
Well, most of that was motivation. That was competing,
right?
For, with brands, and he was ahead of me,
right?
Because he had been working on Ciroc and stuff like that, and then integrating it into our culture with Coco Loso and different things with different people connected to it. So yeah, that's what that was. But when you look at, he would do a lot of foul shit, like behind the scenes.
Cassie has been identified as a key government witness, a development that adds significant pressure to Diddy's legal situation. Reports indicate she has direct knowledge of certain alleged activities, and the information she may provide could be difficult to challenge in court. Her involvement marks a pivotal point as the investigation continues. Legal analysts note that Cassie's earlier civil lawsuit helped bring broader attention to these issues and contributed to advancing the investigation. As the criminal case unfolds, her testimony is expected to be one of the most important pieces prosecutors rely on.
That's what they f***ed up at. You can tell me Pup going away for a long time, bro, but do you not hear the of Meek Mill? Do you not hear all of the shake it off, take that of Will Smith? Can you not give me the oh God of TD Jakes? I just don't want to be in the room where niggas be actually doing this, man, because that's crazy for a real Crip to pull up and be like, yo, my nigga, like, check this out. Like, I really heard Carl Winslow in there. Like, yo, I was like, yo, getting slapped like that. Slap. Who was he banging this out like a... Next thing you know, he walk in there and it's actually my mother.
Is Diddy a dangerous man?
Nah, you missed the fact that was my mom. Like, that was Jaguar Wright getting... It's Carl Winslow,
I get it. So you see some guys struggling with that. You see Bieber struggling with that. You see some of these guys struggling with that.
They can't get it out of their head. The things that they did, no matter how they did it, whether they were drunk or high or whatever, you gave up your man card. You need therapy. And that's the thing that hurts them the most. And so they end up on drugs, end up every way to try and get rid of any principles there are. And that's what the business does. And the women that trade their bodies to go and get the role, they get to the point where they have their Oscar, they have their money, but they don't have their dream. They don't have the soul that they started with. So it's like achieving don't mean anything. If I get all the Nobel Prizes from doing all of this, but in the process I have to trade out all of my integrity to do it so that they can stay in place.
50 Cent appears to be one of the few figures willing to publicly challenge the prevailing narrative and bring the situation into the open. His upcoming documentary series, Did He Do It?, is expected to examine the controversy in depth, and its release could have a significant impact on the entertainment industry. This story is far from over. New details may emerge, fresh questions could be raised, and public discussion is likely to shift again as developments unfold. The consequences of this ongoing situation could extend well beyond what has been seen so far.
Where did that come? How did that? Of all questions.
When did he miss that train?
How did that go?
That train might have left the station, but you were right there. You were right there to get on that.
That train took off from the station for sure.
You were close.
Yeah. I wasn't at that train station.
You left early?
No, that was down the street from me. I wasn't there. No.
Did you ever meet Diddy?
Yo, what the
Bro, yo, I forgot you
He's
actually
like, yo,
might have.
I've seen
He
pictures
actually
with
might
you.
have.
Jay-Z has again come under public scrutiny as a new lawsuit draws his name into the expanding legal drama surrounding Sean Diddy Combs. Meanwhile, 50 Cent continues to increase public pressure, calling out anyone he believes is connected to the situation. The tension around the case is rising rapidly. Diddy's legal challenges are no longer limited to a single matter. His team is reportedly seeking lengthy delays, which could extend proceedings for years. A recent indictment also suggests that far more individuals may be involved than previously thought.
More about what we know of Dr. Dawn Hughes. So it's in an exhibit that was filed in this case, and it's called Disclosure as to Expert Witness Dawn M. Hughes, PhD, ABPP. Dr. Hughes is a clinical psychologist and a board-certified forensic psychologist, and a leading expert on sexual abuse, interpersonal violence, victimization, and traumatic stress. The following includes the anticipated opinions the government expects Dr. Hughes will offer regarding sexual abuse and victim responses to sexual abuse, coercive control, coping strategies during and in relation to sexual abuse, delayed disclosure, and memory of sexual abuse. Quote, the government expects that Dr. Hughes will testify about coercive control as a tactic of victimization, i.e. the state to process of becoming a victim, and a strategy to gain dominance across a spectrum of relationships. Coercive control often includes a variety of physical, sexual, and/or emotional tactics that together function to control the victim. Allegations implicate dozens of unidentified witnesses and alleged co-conspirators around the world, and some of the key witnesses to the supposed incidents are dead. Basically meaning, how can we defend against it? The defense is not even permitted to share the identities of the individuals described in the disclosure letter with Mr. Combs until April 18th, further hampering defense counsel's ability to investigate. Collectively, these new allegations require many months, if not years, to investigate, and if admitted, would require a series of mini-trials certain to double the length of a trial the government originally said would last 3 weeks. So this is an explosive allegation that on its face, I don't know if I necessarily disagree with. If they are bringing in evidence of uncharged conduct, wouldn't the defense have an opportunity to investigate it and challenge it? It seems like they're making a point. So if this evidence is allowed...
This suggests the case may still be in its early stages. Adding further weight, Cassie has confirmed she is prepared to testify, a development that could prove pivotal as new details continue to surface almost daily. Attention is now turning to other high-profile figures connected to Diddy. As the situation intensifies, more celebrities are being drawn into the conversation, whether voluntarily or not. This moment highlights the importance of examining these connections and how they could influence what happens next. 50 Cent may be one of the few figures willing to publicly challenge the narrative and bring the situation into the open. His upcoming documentary series, Did He Do It?, is expected to examine the controversy in depth, and its release could have a major impact on the entertainment industry. This story is far from over. New details could emerge, fresh questions may be raised, and public discussion is likely to shift again as developments unfold. The consequences of this ongoing situation could extend far beyond what has been seen so far.